Hello and welcome to another episode of 5 Minute Feel Flows Feels to Reels. It's a little series I'm doing on the music contained within this Beach Boys box set, recently released, covering their career from 1969 to 1971, primarily concerning the two albums released in that time, Sunflower and Surf's Up. Talked about 5 of the songs on Sunflower so far, and today we're talking about number 6, called It's About Time. If you'd like to see the previous 5 videos on the first 5 tracks on Sunflower, you can find them on my channel. And speaking of my channel, I just wanted to say a quick thank you to the people who have been watching and commenting and subscribing. Up over 600 subscribers now, which seems really cool. It's not as much as some of the, very, very popular channels, but considering it's a musicologically based channel talking about music that's very old, well, not that old, but pretty old, I feel really happy and pleased that many people are interested in what I have to say. So, thank you very much. Let's talk about It's About Time. It's a Dennis Wilson track, and I think it immediately sort of reveals itself as such because of the way that it's written, using a lot of things that Dennis liked to do. So, in its basic form, it's very simple. Nothing reinventing the wheel there, right? What Dennis does to make it interesting is something that he did often, and it's keeping the bass where it is while the chords move around it. So in this case, he's got this great riff going through the whole song that we all know. So a great catchy riff. And you'll notice that it outlines a G minor sort of situation. Here's G, B flat, D, G minor. But when the first chords come in, it's not a G minor chord, it's a G major chord. So he's embracing this sort of dissonant rubbing together of the minor third against the major third. And it's brief because the riff only hits on the B flat so often, and for a short amount of time when it does. For that 1 second, there's that nice dissonance there. And then as the chords change around, the bass stays the same. So we go from G to F to C, back to G major. So to do my little counterfactual thing where I talk about how the song might have ended up in less capable or in hands that are less interested in making something a little different, it could have just gone like this. So I think you can see that it's more interesting to do it the way that the Wilsons ended up doing it. And then to emphasize the sort of uncomfortable place that B flat has in, for the sort of chorus, they really embrace it and modulate to the key of B flat. Oops. See, it's much less effective when you accidentally go to G minor. interesting things that happen in the song, some more key changes, great background vocals, etc. But the takeaway is the unchanging bass line over the changing chords. Very favored songwriting method of Dennis's, and one that you could easily add to your own songs. That's something that I often do when people ask me to produce a track of theirs, is even the most simple chord progressions, just by leaving the bass where it is, suddenly makes it interesting. So let's say I'm given a song that just changes between the 1 and the 5. What if you just never change the bass note from C, from going between C and G? So. Or what if between C and G we always leave it at G? Well, then you can get into advanced Wilson where you just do the opposite. So let's say we start with the C chord with G in the bass, and then when we change the chord G, we go to C in the bass. So. It's a very Wilson-y thing to do, all three of the brothers. Alright, so that's what I have to say about that. Again, thank you very much for watching. I'm very flattered that anyone is interested in what I talk about. Please pick up the boxed set, and please tune in next time for Tears in the Morning. Not sure what I'm going to say about that, but I will come up with something. Stay tuned in the new year for a spectacular new series going into tremendous detail on summer days and summer nights. Every instrument built up from scratch to show you how Brian Wilson produced a record and take you into that process and hopefully explain why he is so highly revered in a concrete way. Look forward to that. See you around. Toodaloo.